Previously on the Tears Over Beers podcast.
I'm going to be discussing one of my many theories, not about the real world, about a fictional world. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm going to be talking about a theory I have onto the true nature of this show.
And now, this time, right now, that's the episode
Welcome to the 16th episode of the Tears Over Beers podcast. I'm your host, and it's been a while, a long while. For that, I really have no excuse. I will be releasing an apology cast later, but for now, we have another theory on hit anime, The Avatar: Last Airbender. Now, our last theory talked about how Katara is actually dead the whole time, and the entire show is just a hallucination of Sokka's. This time, we're going to talk about a separate theory, which is unrelated to the first one. It's really its own little groove thing. Yeah, no, I'd definitely say it's groovy. How do I put this? I watched I was rewatching actually because I've already seen all of it. I was rewatching the show. I got to episode 2. I mean they're really long. Like, you know, when you're as busy as me, binge watching like hour-long episodes, you're not gonna get very far. So I got to episode 2, and I heard of this thing called the Avatar State, and that got me thinking. Oh, Avatar State. Like, oh, where's that? Delaware? Like, I mean, obviously it's not Delaware, because that's like, I mean, fuck, it's Delaware. Like, yeah, so the Avatar State, and okay, Aang is the Avatar. Spoilers. Aang is revealed that Aang is the Avatar. But I was talking about the Avatar State, and they're flying on the Momo to get to the they're flying to get to the Avatar State, and I was like, oh, huh, I wonder where that is. Like, where could that place be? I mean, okay, realistically, there are 50 states. Oh, there are 50 states, and gotta be one of them. It's the Avatar State, singular, so just one state. So really, we're just gonna go through them all. So, like we said before, Delaware, off the books, not happening. And while we're at it, you might be thinking, oh, Florida, obviously, but there's a lot of hurricanes in Florida, which, I mean, it's no joke. It's really quite a horrible thing. But so that covers water. There aren't a lot of tornadoes. There aren't a lot of earthquakes, and no volcanoes. So that's 3 of the elements missing from Florida. So really, what we're looking for is a place with all 4 of the elements. So automatically that crosses off like a lot of the South, like Arizona, gone. It's just all. I mean, nothing happens there. It's kind of like a utopia. No disasters of any sort. Texas also gone, and in between that is New Mexico. Now that's also relevant. We're gonna move to the right of Texas, and I don't actually know what is to the right of Texas. So I think if we can pin down what's to the right of Texas, we got ourselves an Avatar State. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. It's not West Virginia, because that's the West. It's not Virginia, because that's. I mean, it doesn't have a direction associated with it. It's kind of just there. So there isn't really an East Texas. You know what I'm saying? There's no East Texas. And once we find it, how are we gonna know if there's hurricanes, earthquakes, fucking volcanoes, and tornadoes? Like, we have to wait and see. It would need to be by the water though. And what is Texas right next to? The Gulf of Mexico. Hole in one, baby. Um so yeah, I've noticed that I say a lot in these podcasts. And that's just kind of how I meditate to keep my calm, to keep my cool. So there I did it again. I'm just keeping my calm, keeping my cool. I hope nobody minds. That's just the way it is. Things are never going to change. Um, Calm. Texas. To the right of Texas. It's not North Dakota. It's not South Dakota. Those are above Texas. It's not Washington. That's to the yeah, that's top left. It's not Illinois. That's kind of Middle East. To the right of Texas. I bet the listeners right now they could not name the state that's to the right of Texas without looking it up. My immediate guess is Arkansas. Um, but why would someone like the Avatar want to go to Arkansas? Well, think about it. Think about it. Kansas, Kansas by itself, kind of lame. You know, it's just a big open desert, kind of flat land, no mountains. Maybe some farms, you get some corn. I'm Aang the Avatar. Spoilers, I like corn. Uh, hey Sokka, want to try this corn? Whoa, Aang! I'm a vegetarian. Um, I feel like that's right. I don't. I'm only on. I mean, I've watched the whole show, but on my rewatch, I'm only on episode 2. Sokka's a vegetarian, right? I'm not making that up. One of the characters is a vegetarian. Um, it's probably Sokka. Katara's dead. Zuko is not there. I'm getting off track. Um, the Avatar State. We've tracked it down to Arkansas. So Kansas, nothing, nothing there. Corn, that's it. Arkansas, on the other hand, you see, the only difference between Kansas and Arkansas is that there are these two letters at the front, A and R. Okay, what words have A and R in them? Oh, air. Wow, the last Airbender. Huh, wow. Oh, Avatar. Wow, it's almost like words that begin with A and end with R are significant to this character and his state. Oh, what starts with an A and ends with an R? The word R. Put Kansas on the end, you got Arkansas. Um, I'm flipping my hair back and forth. Aang cannot do that. Are there bald people in Arkansas? Um, yeah, probably. I mean, it's a pretty arid community. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about geography. And I mean, okay, you might be thinking to yourself, "Oh, Avatar, it's a pretty new show. I'm seeing it on TikTok. I'm seeing it on Instagram. I'm seeing it a lot. It's just kind of a sleeper hit, come out of nowhere. Wow, this new brand new show. Nickelodeon produced it. The guys who made, I believe it's SpongeBob. Um, oh, it's a new show. It's probably somewhere like New Hampshire. Oh, New Mexico. We already crossed that off. It's not New Mexico. New York, New Jersey. Like, oh, it's a new show. It could be those places. It's not. I'm gonna tell you why. Aang is a Tibetan monk. Bill Gates owns a house in all the new states. Do you really think Bill Gates is the type of guy to just be chill, to be chill about that. I'm gonna tell you right now, a little secret just between you and me. He's a fucking racist. And now, okay, you didn't hear it from me, right? It's just obvious based on his wealth. Yeah. And I'm not trying to say that like you can't be racist without money. Like, I mean, I know a lot of poor racist people. Um, but there's a whole element of class to it all, and we're not really getting into that. I am getting off topic. Wow, I mean, I don't want to self-diagnose, but ADD anyone? um, I bet Aang has ADD. Do you know why? He's quirky. He's the quirky one. He loves to have fun. All the characters are always like, "Oh, Aang, focus on the mission." And Aang's like, "Oh, I want to ride horses in the meadow at dawn, next to the lake with the sea turtles." And they're like, "Oh, there no. How are there gonna be sea turtles in a lake? They're not lake turtles." And Aang's like, "You people are no fun." And I personally relate to that. I think I'm the avatar of this is my avatar state, and I'm the avatar of this state. And maybe there's an avatar of every state. Think about that. Like, if Aang's the avatar of, what do we say, Arkansas? If Aang's the avatar of Arkansas, then maybe like Bill Gates is the avatar of New Jersey. Maybe Hillary Clinton is the avatar of New York. Like, maybe, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other reoccurring characters from this show. No matter, no matter. Maybe the Galloping Ghost is the avatar of Colorado. Yeah, probably. Now, we've already figured out where the avatar state is, easy. That was the whole point of the episode. What else is there? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Probably nothing. This is probably the end of the episode. You can check, like, on your phone if there's anything left. I do have an important message after this ad. There wasn't actually an important message. I lied. It's just the end of the... I'm just kidding, I lied again. There is an important message. The important message is that this is actually part 2 in a trilogy of Avatar theories. So if you like more Avatar theories, then stay tuned, because there will be another one. I assure you, there will be another one. I think that's all the time we have. Trust me, I'd love to have more time, but, I mean, time is money, and I got none. Please, support me on Anchor, link in the description, probably. And, yeah. I'm sorry.